back to another video. I am Sigourney Rosario, where I encourage individuals to boss up in their business, their self-love, and their faith. Yes, y'all, we are back. We are back. And today I'm going to be talking about the power of silence and just some things that me personally that I feel like should stay offline, should stay off of social media, that you really shouldn't be out there telling all your business to, okay? So if you're interested, stay tuned and let's just go ahead and hop into that video. So the first thing that I feel like, this is just me, again, a disclaimer, that you should not be out here telling all your business about is your money, honey. Honey, keep that money, honey, to yourself. Keep that moolah to yourself. Do not be out here posting pictures of you with you just getting paid and you taking pictures with cash. I seen that recently. Like, what? Who does that? What was the purpose of this? What was the purpose of this? Unless it's for the purposes of helping someone, I don't even see how that would help someone. But don't be posting your money. First and foremost, we really don't care. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. But we don't care. Second of all, you low-key are setting yourself up to get robbed, and I don't think you want that in your life. So really and truly, keep your money, keep your finances to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Number 2 is going to be disagreements. So I know y'all have seen couples disagree online. We've seen that with celebrities. We see family members disagreeing. We see friends disagreement. We see people going back and forth through social media. Like, it's just tacky. And if that's the case, just talk to the person one-on-one. What is the purpose of y'all like going at it through social media? First and foremost, you are creating so much attention that you don't necessarily want or desire. Second of all, people just watching the battle just to be nosy. Like, if you are having a disagreement, call the person, text the person, do it in person. Like, there's no need for you to be posting your dirty laundry out there on social media for people to be all in your business. Again, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. 3. So this is one that I feel a little like about, because I've low-key done it sometimes. But I would say number 3 is your next business move. Now for me, I know I have announced on social media, I'm doing this, I'm releasing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Now, it may or may not have been the smartest thing, okay? But my purposes of like, hey, this is what's coming down the pipeline, is just to inform you of it, is to market myself for it, and more importantly, to hold myself accountable. It's not bragging. It's not like coming across as like, at least I hope it's not coming across as like, oh, she's showboating. That's never the case. That's never my heart in it. But if you are announcing business moves that you haven't got confirmation on from God, I wouldn't be out there announcing too much. I just wouldn't do that to yourself. Now, if there's certain things that you're still kind of like, I'm not really sure yet, I still even wouldn't announce those. Like, announce stuff that you feel like, okay, this is set in stone. I know this is going to happen, and here we go. You know what I mean? So you don't have to necessarily fall back, and you don't necessarily have to backtrack on it, because I've done that before. I said I was going to release stationery, and baby, stationery is still not released. So I've done that before. It's okay, but it just becomes so much more easier if you keep that to yourself, and when you actually know it's gonna get released, then you can announce it to the world. The 4th thing that I feel like should stay off of social media, at least for like a certain amount of time, is your relationship. Oh my goodness. Whew. There are so many couples I know, y'all, like it's getting to be ghetto at this point, who are so quick to release pictures, release videos, release reels. Y'all love them reels. Release all of this stuff about their significant other, and then all of a sudden, stuff just started disappearing. You know, stuff just started disappearing. Stuff, we don't talk about it. You deleting pictures and videos and reels and all that stuff. And it's like, you could have saved yourself all that embarrassment if you just would have kept that to yourself. I am not saying you keep your man or your girl a secret. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But what I am saying is, like, hold off a moment. Like, let's make sure we good behind the scenes before we release pictures and videos and all that stuff like that. Let's make sure our foundation is good before I release you to the world, because People be taking notes, baby. People be observing. People be having questions, child. And if anybody is like my family, listen, they got some follow-up questions. And so just making sure that that person is right for you, making sure that your relationship can handle that pressure that comes with social media, and making sure that you even want to share them. Like, I definitely agree that they should meet your family, they should meet your friends, they should meet the people closest to you, but social media can just become real iffy. And like I said, if your foundation is not strong enough to handle social media, build first behind the scenes, and then you can release whatever photos you decide to release. But just releasing it prematurely and y'all just had a first date, girl, sis, wait till that thing is solid, and then you can release it to the world. The fifth thing that I've seen, and I've seen this a lot, people basically talking about their past trauma. Oh my goodness. I can't count how much I've seen on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. People just talking about their trauma. Now, these are not people who are using their trauma to empower others. These are people who are just venting online. First and foremost, you probably need a therapist. Second of all, you probably need a little journal or a little diary or something. And then third of all, you probably just honestly need to take it to God. You need Jesus, because people will not be sympathetic for you. In the comments, everybody is supporting you, everybody's rooting for you, everybody is encouraging you. But behind the scenes, like, people are just naturally nosy. They're just naturally nosy. So taking your trauma to social media, to people who are not close to you, who do not have your best interests in heart, it's just not wise. It's literally not wise. It's putting a target on your back, and it's causing people to view you in a negative light. No matter how much encouragement you get in the comments, no matter how much people say they support you, if it's not empowering other people, and you've learned from your trauma and you learned from your mistakes, and you're trying to use it to upbuild other people, you're just venting. You should take that to your friend. You should take that to your man. You should take that to your girl. You should take that to, like, your local community in your church. But don't take that to social media, because again, everybody don't need to know your business. I don't know if it's just because I'm naturally a private person, it just comes easy to me. But I just see so many people venting online about their trauma, childhood trauma, abuse that they had to occur. It's just, y'all, take it to Jesus. Please take it to Jesus. Number 6, this one is kind of like, but I would say like super strong political views. So it's nothing wrong with posting like, hey, I'm a Republican, or hey, I'm a Democrat, or hey, I support this governor, or hey, I support this mayor. I don't think nothing is wrong with that. Or you support like a movement. I feel like the thin line kind of comes into place when you are bashing the other person of the opposite belief system. So like during like the election season, people are super strong about their beliefs. People are like, they get angry. It's like, oh my gosh, like what is wrong with y'all? So people get serious about their beliefs. People get serious about like Black Lives Matter. People get serious about gay rights, abortion. It's like a lot of touchy topics out there. And if you are sitting here just bashing people up against the head, if you disagree with them, it's just, it causes you just to look negative, and it causes you just to look untamed as a person. Like number seven, I would say intimate moments. Now, when I say intimate moments, I'm not necessarily talking about what happened in the bedroom. That too, please keep that on social media. That too. But what I'm necessarily talking about is just anything that is like intimate to you, anything that is like something that means so much to you. I personally would not post it. So for some examples that I've seen, it's like women will give birth, and as soon as the baby little head pop out, he ain't even get a chance to breathe like his first little air. You know what I'm saying? Baby pictures are being posted, everything, everybody know the weight of the baby, everybody know the full name of the baby. It's like, golly, the baby couldn't even sniff the air yet, and you already posting the baby. Like, I understand it's a precious moment. I understand you proud of your little baby. I get it. But like, enjoy that moment. Enjoy that intimate moment with you and your son or your daughter or your twins or whatever. Like, enjoy that first before you start posting pictures. Like, if y'all want to do like a little photo shoot afterwards and you got a photographer and you know everything like that, that's cool. But recording the whole thing and posting pictures of the little baby, it's like, golly. Unless, like I said, it's encouraging women. So I've seen a lot of childbirth videos on like YouTube and stuff, but it's the purposes of like, okay, this is how you give birth, I guess, or this is how this works, or this is what you can expect. That's different. But you just out here posting your baby for social media and the baby only been born for 1 second, sis. Just, it's okay. It's okay. You could have sent that to your family and friends. That's fine. But posting it on social media, come on now. Let's do better. Let's do better. Number 8 is material possessions. Now this is kind of like, it's kind of like, take it how you will. So what I mean by this is, I'm not talking about like if you have a nice purse or you have like a nice closet or you have a nice house or you have a nice vehicle, you can't post your stuff. What I'm saying is, you don't want to be like that person to where it's like you come across as bragging, or you come across as like throwing it in people's faces. It's one thing if you see it, then you see it, baby, and I ain't gonna hide it for nobody. You feel me? But it's another thing to where it's like, I've seen like celebrities kind of do this, and it's like they give a whole like closet reveal or something like that, and they reveal all their name brands, and they reveal like their luxury car and their luxury house and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but again, most people are not happy for you. Everybody's not happy for you, unfortunately. That's the world that we live in. So trying to hide it, absolutely not. Don't try to hide it. But trying to brag and show it off and throw it in people's faces, I just feel like, for me personally, that is just setting the wrong tone. You know what I mean? Like, if they see it, then they see it. But throwing it in people's faces and being like bragging about it and being rude about it and saying, ha ha, look at me and you ain't got it, you know, it's not the vibe you want to get off. And I'm telling you, especially with celebrities, like, you can get robbed. People will like murder you. You need to be careful what you posting now. Like, don't be out here posting everything, because everybody is not happy for you, unfortunately. That's the world we live in. So just kind of keep it to the minimum. Let them see it a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. But they ain't got to see everything, girl. They ain't got to see everything. Number 9 is going to be volunteering. So I've seen where people will like bless somebody with something, and it's like in a natural environment, and somebody outside of the blessing takes a picture of it and it goes viral, right? That's cool. That's great. That's amazing. But if you are posting every single thing that you do as far as volunteer or like serving other people, are you really doing it from your heart? Are you really doing it from the right spirit? Are you really doing it because God told you to do it? Or are you just doing it just to do it? When it comes down to volunteering and serving and giving back, do it from a place of unselfishness. Doing it from a place of, I'm not seeking attention from it. This is actually coming from the heart. And I think sometimes in the social media world, it's kind of like the mindset of like, hey, if it wasn't posted, or if I didn't record it, or if I didn't take a picture of it, it didn't happen. It's like, no, everything does not need to be posted. Everything does not need to be, you know, stamped by others. Do your stuff behind the scenes and let God put you on the forefront. So really and truly, like I said, operate from a spirit of gratitude, operate from a spirit of love, and I'm telling you, all of that stuff that you do behind the scenes will come back to you. Last thing that I feel like should be left off of social media is your relationship with Christ. Now hear me out before you click out. Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, now I am guilty of talking about my relationship with God, or not even talking about it, but showing like my quiet time in some of my vlogs. I've done that. Talking about God, I got plenty of videos on that. But what I'm talking about when I say your relationship with God or Christ, I'm talking about people who are doing it and it's coming from a wrong spirit. It's coming from a self-righteous spirit. So I've seen people like this one video I saw on TikTok. This dude, he was doing like a fast, and he was like recording the fast. And it's like, that's supposed to be behind the scenes. The whole purpose of a fast is for you to draw closer to God. Why are we seeing it? And I saw another dude, he did like 40 days of prayer, spending 1 hour in prayer, and he recorded every single day that he spent in prayer. And it's like, I'm thankful that you're praying, but what was the purpose? What was the purpose? I don't understand. What was the purpose? If it's not showing light on God, if it's not like, hey, God is so good, what is the purpose of it? A lot of times people are posting this type of stuff for attention, for them to feel better about themselves, and for them to get some type of recognition. And the thing is, your relationship with God is personal. It is personal. Yes, you can encourage others. Yes, you can show people, hey, this is how I do it. You can do it this way, or you can't, whichever way the Spirit leads you. But out here posting your personal relationship with God, out here posting every single talk you and the Lord have, out here posting every single prayer you ever had with Jesus, it's just like, why? Why are we doing this? Fasting should be for you and Jesus. Why are we seeing this? Make it make sense. And it's not encouraging me at all. It's making me think, why did you do this? So these are just some of the things that I feel like personally should be left off of social media. Comment down below if you agree with what I said or if you disagree with what I said. If you need encouragement or you know somebody else who may need encouragement, please write into my foundation, Letters for Life, where I encourage individuals by writing them a free handwritten letter of encouragement. As always, I love you, but most importantly though, God loves you. I will see y'all on my next video. Peace.